Hi, so this is my context video. I'm just going to make a disclaimer that this and my evaluation will be the only videos I'll be filming because my mental health is not okay, and so I'm really struggling to do it, but I don't do these ones. Yay. Okay, so identify your own needs as a performer and how influence your work on this project in accordance to your skills audit and future goals. Sorry, I'm panicking already. Okay. As a performer in this project, I know I haven't done a lot of screen acting, and so I'll have to prepare for that more than I would as if it was a stage piece. But this will help me in the future because it's a new style of acting that I can add to my resume, and so it can help me get more diverse jobs and open up new opportunities in the future. Okay. Identify the main styles, themes and practitioners that you'll be working on within this project and how they will be embedded. The obvious main style is screen acting, because of COVID and the fact that we can't have a live audience, but one of the pieces that we plan to do is a physical theatre piece, and so we'll be using techniques throughout that piece in accordance to it, and using diverse movements within our bodies to emphasise each word as we do so. Identify the constraints of this project. Because of COVID, obviously, it's a huge holdback, but we will get around it by making a screen acting piece. We will also be very safe by following all the guidelines, like washing our hands and wearing face shields when singing, and staying a good distance from dancers and musicians. There are a few things that we can't do in this project, for example, the kissing scene in Love Actually, but that's okay because we're going to hug and wear masks and do it COVID safe, basically, and adapt our pieces to the new COVID guidelines. Identify the needs of the target audience. Our target audience is families, but we are aware that there might be a younger audience in and amongst them, and so if there are any swear words in any of the pieces, we'll be covering them with beeps. We also have adult humour. We also have adult humour and jokes that will be planted that are a bit more obvious as well for younger and older audiences, so that we can include everybody. What are your performance and production roles in this performance, and how will you prepare for them? In this project, I'll be playing the Queen and Dan's mum in Gogglebox. I am a stage manager also. I will be watching the Queen's speech so that I know what I need to say and how it should sound. For my Gogglebox character, I'll be writing a character profile so I can understand the full context behind her and each action that she does. And finally, for my production role, luckily in my work placement, I am shadowing a stage manager and can use primary research from her, which will be updated onto my website, as the rest of them will be. Identify what research you need to do to prepare for this project, which is basically mentioned above. Identify what resources you may need in this project. Well, I have the primary research from shadowing, but also will be using my own research on screen acting to develop my skills as quick as I can to prepare for the deadlines that will come in this project. We will have to use the media students and their skills to create a good screen acting piece, as they know more about media, filming and editing than us. And we'll be using a lot of set and costume because it isn't a Brecht piece like we normally do. It's quite set and costume heavy and makeup heavy, to be honest, because we'll be playing older characters, and so we'll have to make ourselves look older or younger or whatever it is. What is your plan for this upcoming week? My plan for this week is to look at the production schedule and come up with an action plan, and then make notes for the production meeting so that I can be organised. And then I'm going to start the list of the prop and the costume list to update onto the Everyone folder so that I can keep track of what's going on and what needs to be done. Explain how you will evaluate and reflect on your work, both as an ongoing activity and at the conclusion of the project. Each week I'll be checking the lists that are in the Everyone folder to see what has been completed by the team, and then talk to them about it in the production meetings to understand where we are as a company. and I will also evaluate each week in my logbooks, as I always have, and complete an evaluation at the end of the project, looking at what went well, what went wrong, and how I can make it better in the future. Cool. I'm sorry that was rushed, but that's my context video.